Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing the Marquee Match Ups. I know it's a bit late because there's only one day, 22 hours remaining, but I got onto it late because I was playing the weekend league, and then ever since then I've not really had a chance to get on and actually get this SBC done. In this SBC there's Lazio vs Fiorentina, AEK V Oplympiacos, Valencia vs Barcelona and PSG vs Lyon. Starting off with Lazio vs Fiorentina. For this SBC you needed 3 Italian players at least, 3 Serie A players at least. The maximum you're allowed from one league is 4. You need a minimum chemistry of 80 and obviously 9 players with the 2 centre backs already filled in for you. So starting off with the goalkeeper, got him for 150 coins. I put another goalkeeper at right back just because he fit and I didn't need that extra chemistry, 150 coins. Obviously the 2 centre backs are filled in. For the left side of the team I've gone for a Norwegian league / Norwegian nationality apart from the striker, which is English, to link together to make it a lot easier and cheaper. So I've got all of them for 150 coins as well. So I got the left back obviously for 150. I put him in right mid, but I bought him for 300 coins. Mainly needed him just for the chemistry and to get the Serie A players. He was one of the cheapest ones I could find. For the other centre mid, he was also in the Serie A. I got him for 250 coins. The other centre mid was 150, the left mid was 150. Striker was 150 and the other striker was 150. Altogether this cost me 1,600 to complete. So I'm just going to go ahead and submit that now. And I got a small prime silver players pack for that one. Fantastic stuff. Moving on to AEK vs Oplympiacos. On this one, the 2 wingers are already filled in if you're in a 4-3-3. But for this one you need a minimum of 2 Greek players, 2 Hellas Liga players, which is the Greek league. The number of players you can have from the same nation is 4, a minimum chemistry of 85, and obviously the remaining 9 players. So for the goalkeeper, I got him for 250 coins. Right back, I got him to link up with a Romanian centre back, which has got like all green links between the centre back's goalkeeper and centre mid, but it helped him link in there just to get a bit of extra chemistry that I needed just to tip it up to 85. So I got him for 150 coins, which was quite a bargain. Got him for 300 coins, which was also quite cheap, to say that they're the players that you actually need. It took me quite a while to get a good deal on them because a lot of people price fix them and a lot of the cards have actually been used in these SBCs, so there's not as many available on the market because obviously they've all been submitted into the SBCs. I just got a random left back from Romania as well while we're getting the other player that I needed. For the centre mids I've not actually got any of them in the exact position, but I managed to get one for 150 coins, the other one for 300 coins, which I needed for the 2 green links for the centre back, just to get that extra chemistry. And I got a CDM for 150 coins, which links, but I got a green link to the already filled in left winger. And the striker was 150 coins, which meant the total for this SBC was 1,750 coins, which is quite cheap, but for this one you only get a small mixed players pack, so I'm just going to go and submit that. This was one of the more expensive ones, well the last 2 are the most expensive ones obviously, so they're the harder ones, but for this one, Valencia vs Barcelona, you needed to have a player from either club, which I've got there as my goalkeeper. He was actually the cheapest person I bought in this SBC, which is quite good to say that you actually need that player. But for the rest of it, the requirements are that you need a maximum of 4 players from the same league, 2 minimum 2 rares, a 77 overall rating, a minimum chemistry of 80, and the full 11 players in the squad. So the goalkeeper was 150 coins, right back was 350 coins, centre back was 350, 350 for the other centre back. Left back was 650, which was one of my gold rares, because I didn't want to get too many like lower rate cards, because like say a bronze or a silver rare, because that would mean that I just have to pay more for the higher rated gold players to balance out that difference in overall. I've gone for like kind of a Turkish theme, I'd say, with this one, to try and link it all together a bit, but also having different leagues to try and avoid that maximum of 4. But at LinkedIn you can get Turkish players quite cheap, because he was from the Bundesliga and Nuri Sahin, He was 350 coins, and then I'm not going to attempt to pronounce that, but I got him for 350 coins as well. The right mid was from La Liga, which is why I got a link with my striker. He was 350 coins. I put Babel in left mid to get the other rare, which I knew that I could get quite cheap. That's why I went for Willems at left back and got this bit of Bundesliga thing going on within the team as well, just so I could get another rare gold player that I knew was quite high rated that I could get for the lowest value possible of 650. And then moving on to the cam, I just put in a normal centre mid that you can get for 350. Quite a good card to get because of the overall rating. And same with the striker, Maximiliano Gomez. He was 350 as well. This one actually gets you a bit better reward with a jumbo premium gold pack, so I'm just going to go and submit that. I'll open all the packs at the end, as usual if you have not watched any of my other SBC videos yet. Moving on to the final one in this Marquee Match Ups SBC, PSG vs Olympic Lyon. This one was the most challenging, I'd say, really, to try and do cheaply anyway. It'd be a piece of piss just to go and spend a fortune on buying all the players that you could get into it, but I thought I'd try and do it the cheapest way possible with the current market. There's quite a lot of expensive cards going, really, for the leagues that you need. He was a player I originally picked for the Lyon player, but I ended up getting another one anyway, just because he was one of the cheapest right wingers I could find. But I went for like a bit of a Russian contingent in the right hand side, from the right back to the centre mid, because it fit in with the chemistry, and there were just two very cheap cards I could buy. Although I did have to pay a bit more for the centre back, but I'd noticed that to get another centre back that fit in with the chemistry and the being gold as well that I needed, it were coming up to like, because then I'd always have to get a right back that fit in with him and then another centre mid that fit in with him. It'd have come up to a lot more, because those three cost in total. He was 300, he was also 300, and he was 800, so 1,400, but he could have been spending possibly 550 to 600 coins getting a different nationality, or like, for example, another French, just more French players. You could end up spending more on each position to come up to more than 1,400 anyway. So he's a bit like of a higher price player in this SBC because I got him for 800 coins. So starting off with the goalkeeper, I got him for 300. I got the right back for 300. Centre back, he was 800, and I've just shown you. The other centre back was 550. One of the cheaper ones that I could find, but he also linked in with a La Liga centre mid that I've got in my team. I got Clichy left back. I thought I could have got him a bit cheaper, but market's just gone mental. That was the Russian player that I just showed you. He was the player I originally picked. Going for 350, which was quite surprising to see. He's actually a centre mid exact as well. It's not even like a CDM or a cam. I just got him in centre mid straight away for 350 coins. He was a player from La Liga that I got for 300 coins, which was one of the cheaper midfielders I could get, and I could link him in with that centre back. Got Traore for 450 coins in right wing, and I got my striker for 450, and then I got a La Liga left winger because I couldn't get any from France or the Ligue 1 any cheaper than that, because we're all going up to at least 550 to 600. So I managed to get one for 450 from La Liga, and it fit in just nice with me having that centre mid there. So yeah, I managed to do it with free chemistry over. I tried having a bit of a tweak with it to see if I could try and get rid of one of the higher price players to try and squeeze in another 300 coin player, but there were just no room for movement, and really they were a bit tight, and just the best I could do it with the current market anyway. So for this one, you get a jumbo gold pack, so I'm going to submit that and get the overall group rewards. Boom, there we have it. Jumbo gold pack. Brilliant stuff. So for this one, you get a premium gold players pack, which is quite good depending on what I get in them. So I'm just going to head over to the store. Right, I'm on the store ready to open the packs. I'll start off with the silver prime players pack, because it's not one of the most interesting ones you can have. I actually really want to see what I get though, because it could be someone for an SBC. He might be good for SBCs at one point if there's any Argentinian goalkeepers required, which we don't know. Huddersfield American might be quite good. Some decent looking players there for SBCs, to be fair. Not too bad. Just going to put them all in the club. I'll go over to the small mixed players pack because this will be shit, definitely. So I'll get this one out of the way. Not too bad, Premier League player. That I've already got. Now I'm going to open the Jumbo Goal pack and then move across to the Players pack. Can't see me getting anything good, to be fair, because I am unlucky. Might be quite good for a Bundesliga SBC though, I suppose, if you're needing ratings. Holgate, Rodri, some decent rated players. See what I get in this end of the pack. If I got the same kit twice, then that would have been ridiculous. Should get rid of them, because nobody's going to want them. For the Jumbo Premium Gold Players pack. Told you I weren't expecting anything good. I just know I'm not going to get anything good. Beds and Davis. Not bad if you're an Everton fan, I suppose. Now for the Premium Gold Players pack. Let's see what we get in this. That ain't bad actually. Yeah, I think he goes for about 3k, which is ridiculous. Let's have a look, just a bit of a check. Oh yeah, there's one on bid there, 3,000. So I'll take that, I suppose, for a 79 rated. Just start him with that. Get him straight out market because I'm going to be building a Premier League team, I think, for my next team. I know they might be a bit dear at this time, but I just really want one. So yeah, that's it for this video, everyone. So if you did like this video and did find it helpful, please give it a like and please subscribe for more FIFA 19 content coming in the future.